Okay, welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. This is part number 48, and we're in the cut. And first things first is we're gonna go do this tall neck, as it will reveal the map and show us kind of where everything is. Not everything, but a lot. Well, it'll show us where a lot of stuff is. Goat. No bones or skins. Where I have to kill a lot of goats and badgers and stuff.
A tall neck? What did it take to knock one of them? Encased in iron. Fell a long time ago. Scavengers have just gotten started.
Alright, well... most of the scrappers are at least just... if we can take out the scrappers before we get into the glint hawks, that will make this a lot easier. They're also demonic, so they're going to be way tougher to kill. I assume... I don't know this for a fact, but I'm assuming the glint hawks are also demonic. They're not! That's excellent. Okay. So we'll just be sneaky. We'll just be sneaky girl. Sneaky Aloy. Ooh, I didn't mean to sprint there. Take out all these demonic scrappers, then we'll kill the glint hawks. Alright, that sounds like... well, the glint hawks are just up there scavenging metal as well. So maybe we can get lucky and silent strike in this one as well. Or just override the damn thing. Oops. If we can override this one, it'll help us kill the rest of them. I gotta be careful to not fall off. Boy, I kind of don't want to be up here. There's a watcher coming. Oh, excellent. That was easy. Ow! Okay, hold on. Shield Weaver. Ow. I feel like... oh boy, there's a lot of them. I feel like they've already killed the one I overrode. I thought he was gonna fall, but he didn't. Okay, that one's dead now. things would chill a little bit so I could hit them, that would be good. But it does seem like we have enough damage mods on our bow to where we only need to hit their freeze sack thing one time to explode it and freeze the whole machine, which is excellent. It makes fighting these way easier. Just like that. And now he's fallen up there. So, while he's doing that...
I wonder if they drove this part here in the tonic.
Oh wait, I actually can't hit him. Come on, man. He's not gonna get up in time for me to hit him while he's still frozen. Oh no, he's just dead now. Okay.
That's the last of it. Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it.
Okay, let's check. We'll get our outfit back on.
Get at what's inside its head.
And I'm gonna wager that this one died in a place that I'm not gonna be able to get to. Scrapper's fighting some people down there, which is fine. Oh, there it is. Excuse me. But that's fine, because... yeah, I lost my train of thought. I don't know. Everything, it's all good. We're fine. Everything's fine. That fight went excellently, I will say. And we're just gonna go get more of these tall neck pieces. We kind of missed the conversation, or Ailey talking to herself a little bit about it, but essentially, oh boy. The tall neck's just missing some pieces, and it looks like scavenger machines took them. And we're just gonna go get them back. And just like, kind of, honestly, we're kind of going back to the beginning of the game a little bit here. As far as, like, us being careful. Is he actually gonna come over here? Yeah, I think he might. So, we're gonna be a bit careful here. I'd rather not get into, you know, fights with 4 or 5 machines at once, if I can help it. I did just do it with the Glint Hawks there. But that worked out pretty good. All the damage mods we got in our bow made it so that their freeze sacks or whatever exploded in one hit, freezing them. And yeah, that made them a lot easier to deal with.
Right on time.
So now... oh, that is berries. 36% even on ultra hard. That's pretty damn amazing.
Hard seems attacked. Still next a little tough.
Okay. Now we do have one more piece to get. And it's not far, if I remember right. Yeah, it's right in front of us. And down here a bit. And it's guarded by a Scorcher. So, we already killed a Scorcher, and we handled it pretty well. And he doesn't have a track for us to tag, so it doesn't look like he's going to be moving much. We're going to lay down some... Now, hold on a second. Now, that's not a demonic Scorcher. Or demonic. So we'll lay that out. And we're going to get our sling back out. And see if we can freeze this guy for longer than the last one. If it lasts longer than it did... God, that's scary. Yeah, this is lasting a lot longer. Done and done. Okay, can't pick up any more of those blast wires. Ow. Since we already crafted more blast wires, basically I'm just going to try to kill this scrapper with them. Just so they get used. There we go.
The tall neck parts. It's heavy.
And that's our last tall neck part. I do... Well, switch back to our stealth armor. And then I want to take a look in here. And we got some blue gleam. Looks like some human corpses, which is very sad. Alright, now we can go back, get our tall neck back up, and have our full... No, that's frost resist, but that's okay. We have the inventory space, and quite frankly, we'll probably need it, so it's fine. Alright, now...
Well, that fits. Sure hope it works.
I'm looking for... Oh, I guess they're down low. Just looking for where we need to put the other pieces. There's a goat. I'm gonna let him be for now. Oh. Yeah. I'm dumb. Okay, that's fair.
Well, it's in better shape than it was. Alright, I just need to get the power flowing through it again. And if I'm wrong, at least no one's watching. That should wake you up. Easy now. Easy. Right, it's never easy. need to find high ground.
Oh. I could have done it from there. It's too late now. And it looks like it's got a pretty long path, so... Oh, we can... It looks like we can do it where we killed those scrappers for one of the pieces. I also could have ran across that log. I didn't see it in time. There's more scrappers. They're not demonic, though. Fuck it. We're gonna have to switch outfits a lot, unfortunately.
This should be a good spot for jumping back to the tunnel.
Hit. Missed. Survived, though. Thanks to my shield weaver. Alright, well. God, ow. Apparently I'm terrible at fighting scrappers now. There we go. Okay. Back to our stealth armor. I know going into the menu to go back and forth on the armor swapping constantly is not going to be fun to watch. It's not fun to do, honestly. Again, I can only imagine on the PC version of this game there's easier ways to do this. Unfortunately, this is the PS4 version, so I do not have those easier ways to do this. And now it's nighttime. I don't think this is going to be a spot that I can get up on him from. No. So we'll just come up here. Maybe what we should have done in the first place, but... You know.
I think I can leap onto the tall neck from here.
Impatience.
Made it. Now to climb up to its head.
There we go. Alrighty. Now, that done, we have not the entire map revealed. There's that section that's not revealed, but most of it. And we can see there's a bandit camp, there's a hunting ground. I don't see a cauldron. Quite a few machines and whatnot laying around. So, we're gonna go... So it looks like this got hit by a electrical impact of some kind, and that's what fucked it up. But in any case, we're close to this side quest, and it's kind of on the way to everything, so we may as well just go do it.
That'll help.
And I'm not going to, and there isn't, I actually really don't remember. It's not the longest DLC in the world. It definitely feels more like an expansion compared to most DLCs that come out these days. But it's definitely not in the same like vein as like old school expansions, like Diablo 2 expansion, or you know, things like that. So it's not gonna be a crazy amount of stuff, but it's also gonna be pretty fucking hard. So okay, we have some demonic snap maws. Really rather not have to deal with them.
This must be the ruined land I was talking about. Locked in. Flooded too, like she said. Snap maws. Probably came from somewhere upriver. Follow the river, find its source. Seems simple enough.
Okay, cool. We don't have to fight them. I was genuinely concerned about fighting 3 demonic snap maws. Okay, and that's an open world data point, but we're gonna wait. We're gonna hold off on that, and we'll just pick those all up in a supplemental because, yeah, I'm not. Well, we should save.
These
Right.
mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above.
Right. And this guy just has the blue gleam stuff. Okay. Yeah, and we'll deal with all that another time. Okay, I guess she says follow the river upstream. Oh, God.
All of the winters. Coming at once.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
There. That must be where the water's coming from. Looks like something the old ones built.
Here's another open world data point. We'll get it, you know. We'll get it in the supplemental. Okay.
Well, somebody wanted in. Nearly blew this entire ledge off just to get through the door.
Flooding detected. Evacuation recommended. Overflow basin compromised.
The overflow basin. Is that the den? Looks like a control center. What happened in here to start the water flowing? Intake tower malfunction. Drainage system offline. That's probably not good news. Looks like most of the facility is underwater. How did this happen? I should be able to shut this place down from here. Someone made a mess of this. If I had the right parts, I'll bet I could get it working again.
And it looks
Another
like we're missing.
holographic interface. There must be some kind of code. Piece is missing. Not getting in here without it. Hard to see anything, but this room looks like it's packed with old stuff. Might be something useful.
It's okay. Like, how do we want to start this farewell thingy? We might be the last Saturn people to ever see this place. Yeah. It's, some.
Okay, message text. Dear Nobody, as far as I can tell, that's who's going to read this. Those spooky guys showed up today with that creep Blevins to take measurements of our workstations, and next week they start installing Pharaoh servitors to do our jobs. Bye-bye, Shelly. Bye-bye, Laura. See you never. I hope you enjoyed basic income. God, it's going to be weird to say goodbye to this place. When Quentin and I split, this was all I had. Thank God for a job where I could sit at a panel and press buttons and cry all day. Which I think is why we're doing this, hiding the tapes of our rehearsals in the dam. These tapes are our memories, our ghosts. Through them, we get to haunt this place, keep it human in some small way. This control room was where I was sitting when Laura came in, dragging an old practice amp and a guitar behind her. Shells, she said. Girl. So I was looking at schematics for this place and I found the perfect practice space. The acoustics in this place, seriously bonkers, like echoing through the entire valley kinds of bonkers. Legit, you're going to soil yourself when you see it. I remember asking, practice space? Peace, Shelly.
Could use my focus. See what it turns out. The lock positions. Helpful.
Well, we don't have the...
Someone's been through here. Not that long ago either.
This is the perfect opportunity to do a good deed and clear your conscience for whatever cruelties you may have committed.
Are you alright?
You don't know how happy you just made me. For a moment, I thought my fire was snuffed. My forge gone cold. But nope, nope. Not old Gildan.
You're... welcome? Wait. Start from the beginning. What are you doing down here?
Ow! My apologies. When you mostly talk to yourself, you can tell your stories in whatever order you like. There's an artifact in that storage room I simply must acquire. But as you may have noticed, the door won't budge. I took one of those roundish, ringy what's-its from the wall beside the door. No luck. So I had to go with that panel with the button. Even less luck. My gentle experimentation caused the chamber to... flood. So I pushed the button again, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Sparks and smoke. Now, obviously, I came here to investigate. My cautious footsteps may have contributed slightly to the collapse of a bridge. And when the bridge began to collapse, I may have, for the sake of expedience, abandoned the cumbersome ringy what's-it to the waves. By the time I thought to give up the endeavor, the door had closed behind me. And thusly do we come to the present moment.
You said something about an artifact?
Indeed. That storage room is brimming with treasures from the old ones, but one in particular caught my eye. An intricate looking glass. I've only seen one such device before. My old mom brought one back for me from wherever she'd gone to that time. I remember holding it, staring into its face, seeing myself and my mother just over my shoulder, smiling.
And one of these looking glasses. It's in the storage room.
Oh, yes, I'm quite sure. I peered into that dim little chamber, and there it was. I've wanted to find one for so long. Yes, this time I'm sure I have.
Well, there's no way we're getting into that storage room without another ring. It's part of the locking mechanism that controls the door.
You don't say. Well, that's fantastic news. Marvelous, even. You've got two hands. I've got two hands. Perfect! My savior, my salvation, and if you like, why wouldn't you? Of course you will. My accomplice. Together, that ring is as good as ours, and with it, the storage room and its spoils.
Didn't you say you dropped the ring in the water?
Well, I'll grant you that adds a heretofore undiscussed level of complexity to the proceedings.
So you found the button that controls the flow of water.
Quite by accident.
And then you broke that button.
Also, quite by accident.
The panel's the only way to shut this place down, as far as I can tell. This isn't gonna be easy.
That storage room is filled, top to bottom. Would you be surprised to find the parts you need in there? I certainly wouldn't be.
So, we need to replace that ring and get into the storage room. Then I can fix the panel and shut this place down.
And I can finally wrap my fingers around that looking glass.
Okay, Gilden. How are we gonna get that ring?
2 sets of hands, girl. 2 sets of hands. Behind us lie a pair of enormous gates, but I believe the gates must be operated in tandem. Together, we can dry this place out.
Guess we better get started then.
I guess we better.
I genuinely wish I had that level of enthusiasm about literally anything in my entire life. Like, this is my favorite thing that I'm doing right now.
No way I'd be able to swim.
I'm enjoying this, like,
Up
more.
ahead, girl. See the valve? Time to put our hands to use. I'll take care of this one. There's another valve on the other side to lock the gate in place. Would you mind heading across and doing the honors? You know, I'm reminded of a delve I undertook.
This guy won't shut up. I'm just gonna let him talk.
A tub of stagnant water. Charming.
Marvelous! You made it! Now grab that valve and give it a spin.
On it.
A little more now, and I should be able to get the blasted gate moving.
There. You should be able to lower the gate.
Huh? Right you are! Now, when I get this gate down, you'll need to turn the valve again. Ought to lock this thing in place.
One gate down.
Halfway through then, aren't we? To the second gate! A ladder is a rare and special thing, girl. Can depend on it to take you exactly where you need to go, and no further.
Had to drop on his head a little bit, but he didn't seem to mind.
I'd wager the valves for the second sluice gate are somewhere above us. How are we gonna get up there?
Looks like I could jump across on that rickety resting platform. There's no way out.
Whoop. Hold on. Let's think of... Okay. Well, there's that. Well, that seems like it's the only place we can really go.
Nice jump. Nice. What am I saying? That was stupendous. Never seen such absolute disregard for personal safety.
Thanks, I think.
Oh, you're close, girl. Just spring across the gap. Ah, you're right above me. Just send that ladder on down.
Look out below.
Alright. Head to the other
Now,
side.
we've done this once before. Should be as easy as falling down a hole. If you take the valve on the other side.
If it's set up the same way on this side, I should look for an access tunnel.
Here we go. Okay. Just making sure. We don't want to miss a supply crate or anything.
Okay, Gilden, turn the valve.
It's not working! Damn thing's too heavy. Glance behind me, would you? See anything big and, broken?
Looks like part of the counterweight broke off. If I can get up there, my weight might be enough to get it moving again. Hang on, okay? I've got a plan. I need to get up higher. I'd climb up that wreckage. That's pretty much what I do now.
Yeah. That wasn't it. Okay, we'll try that again. Maybe we come up here. No, that's where we came from.
Quick way down.
There we go.
Can't jump straight to the counterweight from here. And I could climb higher, but above it.
The ground's too far, girl!
Going down. Almost low enough to jump.
You can make it! Let's see another one of those mad leaps!
Got it. We're good to go.
You were a sight to see. Bounding from metal rust trap to metal rust trap. Still a bit of water, but low enough, wouldn't you say? Now then, where's that ring?
Good question. Well, at least I should be able to swim now.
Snap maw! It's a snap maw! Very, very big snap maw!
I see it, Gilden.
Very big, very, very big!
Just stay out of the way.
Alright, well, we'll have to kill the snap maw. Now, the question is, how do I get down there without killing myself? Oh, I missed that data point. Okay, I'm gonna go get the data point. We're here, we should get all that stuff.
Snap moss swallowed that ring wrap.
Oh, there's a ladder here too.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4! Caught sellouts and runaway cowards! Wait, see, cut it. I forgot the words. Shells, we started off so strong and then it all just didn't focus. Well, that's sort of my MO. No heavy stuff. Switching gears. Band-Aid! We need one.
Okay, dear nobody, when I took this job, we had to watch this training holo, and I remember probably 2% of the actual holo. At some point, the holo welcomed me to the damn family, and I feel like A, that was such a missed opportunity because they could have called it a damily and chose not to, and B, the idea that I would ever think of any of my coworkers as family was pretty ridiculous. But then one day I looked up and automation had whittled 6 people down to just Lara and I was signing papers to dissolve the family I thought I had. And suddenly my last coworker with her faded tattoos and perpetually arched eyebrows was telling me jokes and making me listen to bands I'd never heard of, cheering me up when I cried. Things were really good when it was just the two of us. We used to have these theme days. One time the sluice gates were open and we set up a bunch beach blankets on one of the catwalks in the intake tower and batted around this inflatable beach ball I had in my apartment for some reason. Lara messed around with the emergency PA and patched in a bunch of classical surf rock songs. We even put sunscreen on the bridges of our nose. Lara had called it the Concrete Beach Party. When Lara brought up band names, I knew pretty much right away that that would be our name, Concrete Beach Party. There would never really be any other choice.
We'll find out after I've killed it.
I kind of don't want to drop down right next to it. If I have a choice. Okay, how about this? Oops. There we go. No, I don't want to be swimming. Oh, no, not again. Get me out of here. Okay. Oh my god, get me out of here. No, stop. Just get up. Get up, Aloy. There's a thing, you can get it. Oh my god, get me out of here. Ow. Oh my god, okay, okay. Alright, dodge right into that. Kind of hard to see, but I think I've dialed in where his weak points are on his back there. Walking right up into my blast wires, which is good. Now it's charging me, which is less good. Ow. Critical hit. Quite a bit of damage. That was just a flat out mess.
Is it dead? Tell me when it's dead, would you?
It's dead.
Marvelous. So, the ring. Maybe if you pry its
You were right.
jaws open and
This
reach
thing
inside?
did swallow the ring.
Can't. That's the old Gildan intuition in action. It's never led me astray. Sure, its chosen routes can be a bit circuitous, but never mind. To the storage room. To the spoils.
Alright, hold on. We'll get there.
What's in here? More old world treasures, perhaps? This place is full of surprises.
Shells, we're not
Did they have a look?
right now. Recording, okay? We're not even into band meeting. Sort of accounting practice, right? Merch. We need merch. Stickers! You're not a real band until someone vandalizes government property with your sticker.
Colleagues, I have been asked to remind you that conversations determined to be irrelevant to servitor training are discouraged.
What were you saying about vandalizing government property?
Okay, dear nobody, we spent an hour plastering our stickers all over that servitor. Well, I say stickers, they were sticky notes for my desk. We stole the presentation and design of other band logos, drawing little skulls and lightning bolts and broken hearts around the name. It's not like we had any actual work to do. When this began, we were told we'd be, quote, on-site advisors, going through the motions of our duties so the servitors could mimic our actions. But the government creeps, corporate creeps, same difference, I guess. Mostly ignore us or yell at us for getting in their way. The robo-scab's weird oval head kept swiveling towards us and kept asking, "Hello, is this relevant to my training?" And we tried to duck out of its line of sight, ruining its chrome finish with sticky notes and shushing each other's giggles. Afterwards, Laura stood in front of the thing and goes, "Servitor, this is very important. This is how you greet Blevins, okay? It's a sign of immense respect." I mean, will the servitor actually give Blevins the finger? Probably not, right? But a girl can dream. Screw the man, Shelley. Okay, so we can actually lower the water here one more time. But I don't know how to do it. Now, he is following us. I did a little bit of research on this before I started recording this because there's stuff that is a part of the 100% completion that can be missed, and I don't want to miss anything. So I would guess it's probably down. Whoops. It's not really what I meant to do, but it worked out anyways. I guess it's probably down here, and I would guess also that we probably need help from... what's his name? To do it. And the only information I have to go off of is lower the water again. So we're gonna keep taking a look around. I don't see anything in the bottom. And that's where we started all this. Alright, well, oops. Didn't mean to do that. For now, we'll just continue. Yeah, guess we'll continue.
We drained enough water for what we need to do, but I wonder if I could empty out the whole dam.
Yeah. That's what I want to do.
Pipes, valves. Maybe I can drain the rest of the water from here. Sure are a lot of valves. Should check my focus first.
Okay, Valves 101. Yo, Shelly, I'm trapped in servitor hell over here. Got in this morning, and as usual, that one half-baked chrome dolt was bumping up against the locked entry door in the reservoir room, moaning about requiring entry into the totality of the facility. Between its robot voice and those weird grindy sounds its limbs make, the acoustics reminded of a track from one of the less accessible German post-punk bands. I've told them. Every night, the pipe network decouples so that the reservoir can refill, and every morning it has to be reset manually. All you have to do is turn the valve thingy so the water flows directly to the pump. The rest of the servitors seem to get it, but this guy won't stop bugging out. I mean, I know we're supposed to be on-site advisors, but this is getting ridiculous. Do I have to scratch the instructions into their stupid shiny faces?
Alright, time to get the flow going to the right place.
Okay. So, yeah. Oh. That's the only place that one can go.
That's not quite right.
I think it's got to go out this way. No, okay.
Something's not right.
Like that. And like that. And like that. There we go.
There, that should do it. I should head back and see if that's what happens.
And if we did miss any,
Just like I thought. Cooler's gone. Wonder if there's anything down there.
okay, there's a ladder over here. Down. There we go. If we missed any data points or whatever, we'll come back and get them in the supplemental episode. There we go.
Ugh, stinks down here. Looks like that's everything.
Smell that?
I should head back up with Gilda.
Like a Ford-side morning plane.
See? Check this out. We could just bang on this pipe, you know? Could we sample that or? Totally. Like, what about after that? Sorry. Just a sec. Laura? I need to take a break. Laura? Hey! Laura!
Hey, dear nobody, I feel embarrassed now, thinking about following Laura out of the pump station like a kicked puppy, wondering what horrible thing I might have done, until she threw herself into this room and shut the door behind her and just screamed. The fear of abandonment is weirdly self-centered, because it presupposes that little old you are filled with such immense destructive power that you're capable of driving every person you care about away. Anyway, at the bottom of the dam, with her on one side of the door and me on the other, she told me that Metallurgic had bought her mom's house, her whole neighborhood in fact, out from under her to build a new server farm. Oh god, I don't even like that house, she said. I don't even like Indianapolis. I hated every minute I spent in that city as a kid. When they told us we'd have to leave the dam, I went back to my apartment and I sat on my bed and I prayed to God I don't even believe in that I wouldn't have to move back home. That I wouldn't have to show up on my mom's front stoop with a suitcase and a bunch of stupid excuses. She was trying not to sound like she was crying, but she sounded like she was crying. I guess I got my stupid wish, huh? I asked her where she'd go and she laughed. What else? Where else could she go? Back home to help her mom pack up the house to move with her to whatever dank little one-room hole Metallurgic's displacement grant would allow them to afford. I think I could have dealt with being one of those losers who celebrate their 40th birthday living in the house they grew up in, but now I don't even have that. I had no idea how to make her feel better, so I just sat on the other side of the door and I started singing the song we were working on, the one about being the last two girls on Earth, and eventually she started singing along. Love, Shelley. Alrighty. I think we can continue through this room. Oh, also, we got this special modification. So it's 51% freeze, 35% shock, and 35% corruption. So we're gonna put it in this thing. Yeah. It's even slightly more freeze as well, so that's excellent. That's gonna do very well in that bow. And that weapon coil is a part of 100% completion for the Frozen Wilds DLC. So, yeah, supply crates. Yeah, we can't swim down.
Probably needed the wash.
Oh, okay. I see. I didn't know. I didn't know that's what that, yeah. That would have been easier, wouldn't it, if I had known about that. But, oh well. We'll just go back up and head back in where we came in. And this will be a little bit of a longer part, but that's okay. Whoop, missed.
I can't wait.
Okay. Left, up,
What?
down, up, right.
What are you doing with your hands there, girl? I can't believe that worked. I thought you'd lost your mind tickling the empty air like that.
I mean,
Where is it?
this is it.
Where did it go?
We get to play together, what, maybe 2 more times? Nah, shells. Farewell tour! Reunion tour in like 6 months. Let's do it all the time. For our adoring fans. It's not that hard to stay in touch, Shelley. We could practice.
Could have sworn I saw one in here.
Okay, dear nobody, we got in a fight, Lara and I. After practice, we went out for drinks. There's this real bar in downtown Cody, so we called auto car and shuttled over. We were the only people there. With the park closing, Cody's becoming a ghost town. The more we drank, the more passive-aggressive our banter became, snowballing out of our control, metastasizing in the empty air between us, and then before either of us really knew what was happening, we were yelling at each other. I kept thinking, like, I'm not abandoning her, she's abandoning me, and I guess she probably is thinking something similar. We got quiet for a while, drank more. Eventually Lara ordered an auto car and we piled into it. Slid as far from each other in the back seat as we could, arms crossed, staring out the window, and then I heard myself talking. Screw it. I don't care if you stay in touch with me. I'm going to stay in touch with you. Whether you like it or not, you're not getting rid of me. Ever. Lara looked at me for what felt like ages. I thought she was going to start yelling, but then her hand crept over mine and we just sat there together. Bottoms up, Shelley.
Okay, let's fix the panel and shut this place down. Gilden? Everything okay?
I was so sure I saw it. The looking glass. I was so sure. Right there in the window. I was... Of course. Trick of the light. Nothing at all.
I'm sorry, Gilden. It must have meant a lot to you.
Oh, well. Much as any artifact of the old ones would mean to me, really. It's fine. I'm fine. Besides, what are the spoils compared to the delve? That's why we do it, girl. The delve, not the treasure. And what a delve it was! Ugh. By the great blazing forge, I'll never forget that. Now then, I believe we have some repairs to make.
I won't forget it either, buddy.
Oh, that's a whole lot prettier, isn't it? What does it mean?
It means it worked.
By the forge. Ha! You are a wonder! Do you hear that often? I'll hazard a guess you do.
I've heard something like that once or twice.
Oh, she's modest now. A master of the arts of the old ones, a delver to shame the entire claim, and she wants to be modest. Ha!
It's not like I did it alone, Gilden.
No. No, I suppose not.
So what's next for you? On your way back to the claim?
And deprive the people of Song's Edge the story of this encounter? Perish the thought! I'll stay there a while longer. But a story is best told by all who encountered it. Come and lend a hand, won't you?
Overflow basin empty. Interior accessible. Minimal flood damage.
Sounds like the base. Maybe I'll take a look.
You go on ahead. I'm gonna stand right here and bask in our victory for a while longer.
Alright, don't touch anything.
Water's lower. And going by that sound, I think Laulai's already at the bin.
Alright, let's go save. I'm pretty sure the game autosaves somewhere throughout all that, but, you know. That whole, I really like Gilden. That honestly was really touching to me. He didn't get his looking glass, but damn it, I'm gonna keep an eye out for one for him.
Sounds getting louder.
I don't think that's something that I can really do, but
She wasn't kidding about the sound.
okay, well.
Must be the entrance to this den.
I'm not gonna fight these guys. Okay, well that only hurt a little bit. Yep. Come on. Get down. Get down. I'm pushing the button to get down, so get down. There. Jesus.
It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Live from the illustrious Overflow Basin Studios, it's Concrete. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Hard sellouts and runaway cowards who've seen your type before. You remove us from the premises, us showing you the door. You make the world so hard to live in. We should crave a spot, but we're not good enough for your world. We think your world can run. Trapped in a circuit of hell, we still know our worth. Being bombed don't sell. We're the last girls on earth. Big dudes who draw big paychecks. We're all real impressed. You sing your wrongs left in concrete beats until there's no one left. You cheapen. You such rock stars. You think you're super cool when you face us, and then you act like we should be making you. Trapped in circular hell. We still know our worth. Beat it, wrong, don't sell. We're the last girls on earth.
Okay, dear nobody, the auto cars are on their way. Mine will take me to my apartment in Cody. Hers will take her to the vertiport. She brought her luggage with her to work today. Everything she owns packed into 2 little suitcases. She's wearing the fanciest outfit I've ever seen her in. It's for Mom, she said. She bought me this outfit, if you can believe it. Normally, like, who cares, but I don't know. She's already dealing with a lot. We walked through the dam today, listened to all the tapes, read all these messages, and maybe this is one of those sign my yearbook, we'll never lose touch things, but I'm not scared of losing Laura anymore. We're family. We didn't inherit each other or settle on each other, we chose each other. No amount of distance, no number of jerks in bad suits or obsequious robots are going to tear us apart. So listen, on the off chance that someone ever actually does stumble onto these things, here's the truth. There was this band called Concrete Beach Party, and for a second it was the best band in the world. And you, whoever you are really, really lucky, because you're the only person who ever got to hear them. See you never, the last girls on Earth.
You look happy to be playing again.
I don't know what you did, but the water drained in the snap of a short song. What do you think of the music?
I've never heard anything else like it.
That's because there's no other place with such resonance, such intonation that rattles your ribs with its power. And of course, no one else knows these pipes like I do. I learned them by ear before I could walk, strapped to my father's back. Thank you for draining the waters. Not just for myself, but for my ancestors and their songs. Please, take this as a token of our gratitude.
Alrighty. She's better than Concrete Beach Party, but that's not saying too much. But then again, I'm also saying that as someone who has no musical talent whatsoever. So, you know. Real quick. Okay, we'll just head to this one. It's close. And we're just gonna get out of here, hopefully without getting spotted by anything. This badger died somehow. I guess probably the snap mouse or whatever.
Summer sun. breeze through the trees.
And alrighty. So this one a little bit long, but not too bad. But we're going to end it here. So as always, I will say thank you for watching. And I hope you have a wonderful day.